time on it, but I am looking forward to playing more Invisible Ink. We started a game on what day is today? Thursday. I started on Sunday, I think, and so we have our first beginner difficulty learning the game run that we started, and we're gonna continue and see if we can win.
Keep moving. If the corpse get a fix on our location, we won't last long in a direct fight. Keep up the hit and run, and we choose your next operation carefully.
For those who are new to this game, this game is like a spy roguelike type game. So let's see, upgrade agents. Do I have any money to spend? I do have a little bit of money to spend. We have 3 agents currently. It looks like I can get a 4th if I somehow. We started with 2. We got a 3rd guy by rescuing him during a mission. Let's see. So this guy is. I'm almost fully upgraded him. She's my hacker. He is my strength guy. Carry 7 items. Did I give him charge pack? So he's got a gun. This charge pack will let me reload his gun, which we can't do between missions, which is kind of odd. I only have 1 mission left to do since 4 hours remaining. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's see if we can be successful in Stim. What does this do? Restores 4 AP. This is his weapon. I got her a weapon too, didn't I? Yes. All 3 of my dudes now have a neural disruptor. These 2 have an armor piercing thermal disruptor. Med gel, one-time use, can revive a dying agent. So they all have 1. I almost want to just give 1 strength to each of these 2. Or maybe to her, so she can carry 1 extra item. If I do that, and maybe I get to level 4 hacking. Because running out of power is a thing I feel like I've been having a bit of an issue with. The guy with the hat looks cool. Yeah, he's the main guy you start with. He's like he has a stealth ability. He can go into cloak. All right, let's see. 4 hours remaining. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're all red. So I did get my last mission. What I got was a vault access card, which gets us a lot of money if we go to a vault. So we have a couple vaults we could choose from.
The corporations have trillions in credits and assets, and they're too paranoid to trust it all to the banking system. The location of these vaults is a highly guarded secret, but money has a way of talking. Just be sure to bring a passkey.
I have a passkey for that. So these are basically the same mission, right?
Credits and valuable artifacts that
higher number means it's
coffers. The best.
More difficult. So I think we should do the easier one.
And they're too paranoid to trust it all to the banking system. The location of these vaults.
So I think we do this one. I think that number means it's it starts at a. So for those who don't know this game, the longer you stay in a mission, the higher your threat level or security level, and the higher that level goes, the more guards there are. So the faster you get the mission done, the easier it is. The longer you stay, the harder it can be to sneak in and out. So one of the blue regions is more difficult. Yeah, so I think I chose the easier one, I think. Okay, get the vault, get out alive, and get some credits. Alright, so I see a guy, a scientist right there. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a door there. I'm gonna peek through this door. Alright, so there's a guy there, and there's security there, so he's stationary, so he's not moving around. The way to get through there is from this. So I'm gonna watch that door. I'm gonna let's have her go here. Is this a blank hallway? That's a blank hallway, okay. Let's have him go here. Peek it.
Incognita has ID'd that technician there. He's one of the top of his field. He might have info we can use.
Info? Info? What do we... What does that mean? We have a firewall. Safe. It's a side mission? I haven't seen one of these before. Okay. I should go ahead and do this, I think. So I can now get money out of there. Is this going to be one of those where I have to interrogate him? Zappy time? Okay, so that means I need to set up ambush, is what it sounds like. Whoops. New objective was get the compile key from... Oh, I have to get a key from him. Okay.
Warning.
Okay, so I can't move there. I'm a little worried he's going to walk through here and see this guy. So I'm going to move there and hope it gives me a little bit of space there. Okay, so set up an ambush. Whoops, ambush. And I think he's going to come through here. Got him. Zippy zappy time. Okay. So now we loot him. And he's got a compile key, a physical security feature to help stop network theft. Good thing neural disruptors are all physical. Use on a research console to compile new software. Oh, this looks like it's basically free loots kind of thing. Do I want to paralyzer him? Keep him down for 8 extra turns. I feel like there's a camera in here that I'm not seeing. Hey, what's up, J-Lab? How are you doing? I think I'm gonna... Although I don't know if I need to keep scientists knocked out. I assume I need to keep them knocked out. And if they wake up, they'll see us and alert the guards. So I'm going to go ahead and paralyzer dose him. Okay. Why? There's got to be a camera. There's got to be a camera in this corner. I think that's what I'm missing. Oh, there's a guard right there. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Direct scientist. There. You go there. If I close the door.
Did you see that?
Yes. Then we can now ambush that guy. Damn, I'm gonna have 2 bodies to deal with here. There. And set the body down. Hey, what's up, that guy, Corbin? I'm having a good day so far. Alright, I'm gonna peek this again. So that guy's not looking, but there's something that's still... I see red behind us. Is there a camera in here? I have not seen that corner. Okay. Alright, we got a guard. Wow, there's a lot of guards in here. Okay. I want to deal with this first, so I'm going to close that door. Okay.
Look at it. Hey, intruder!
Did I not set up ambush? Okay, well thankfully it still lets me do this. I thought I pressed ambush. See how there's a domino effect in this game. Decisions. I think large red zone is the turret. I was not on ambush. Well, that was my mistake. I completely messed that up. Okay. She should be able to remotely reach this, so I'm going to just have her steal. Even though the other guy can do it better, I want him to keep these both asleep. He's gonna open the door. He's gonna go into here. You can now get that power. Very nice. You can get this money. And go back to pinning him. It's not the security level, go up an entire level. I don't know. They see you, but they don't let anybody else know. I think you're okay. Alright. I want to close this door. Alright, so we're done in there. We got everything out of there. This room has a dude in there. I think I can get this remotely. I don't know what's over this way. I think I'm gonna have to go around this way. No, what I can do is I can steal with this guy. So what I'm gonna do is this guy, drop scientist, go here. I'm gonna have him grab this body. He's gonna pin him. No. No! Ugh, I selected you! Damn it. Well, I'm just wasting turns now. I literally selected this guy. I swear that the UI in this game does not do what I want to do half the time. Damn it, that was a waste. I was gonna move in here and take this guy out, but now I can't. I need to use tab. That's what I need to do. So you think this red is from a turret somewhere? Because it looks like, I think... No, that is watched. So I could move up and steal from him right here. How does he only have... Okay, yeah, he'll have 4 AP. So if I go here... We steal from him. Okay. Pass card we need. Money we need. I would like to steal this, but I'm not going to. Because I don't have space for it, and I don't need one right now. Although I could sell it later. But if you get encumbered, it slows them down. Mouse over the turret and hold Alt-Shift. It should highlight what squares I can see. Is it the white squares or the red squares? I guess it's the white squares, eh? Okay. Just shift. Okay, well Alt is in this mode. Yeah, okay, I see. Gotcha. And does that work for him too? Ah, okay. That is useful. Alright, so there is a guy in here. If I open this door, I wonder if he's gonna hear that. So there's a guy in there. Man, I have to get through here. We know that guy's just standing there. So here's a question for you all. If I open a door... What's the radius on door opening causing a guy to check it out? Do they have to be looking at the door for them to go check it out? Is that how it works? They have to be looking at the door, right? They have to be looking at the door. So I can still rewind. So I'm going to test this. It looks like neither of these guys see this door. So if I open it, I shouldn't get aggro. Okay. Cool. Observe, you are stationary. Okay. If they see the door and see it moving, that's what aggroes them. Gotcha. Important to note that doors cannot take cover, so even a yellow square will cause them to check it out. Okay. So we're gonna move you guys down this way. Oh, okay. Are you still... Drag, yes. Go there. So you're gonna do both of those. Okay, so... Oh, there's a hallway back down this way. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is Next turn, I'm going to drop this guy, move in here, close this door, and we're going to move together down this way. What I'm trying to learn in this game is how to better get through the level without knocking everybody out, because that's apparently one of the things that beginners do too much is knocking out guards when you're not supposed to do that much. Basically, if the state of the door changes and they have vision on it, regardless of whether it's behind cover, they'll check it out. Okay. Okay, so we got something's got vision over here, so that means there's probably a guard down that way, I think. Which means, how am I gonna get down here? I might have to use my guy's gun, maybe. Alright, so she goes there. Drop him. Go here. Close the door. Go here. She should be able to get this thing. Oh crap, did I just waste? I hope I didn't waste that. I'm trying to make sure I also don't waste power. There's a safe in there, which I don't have a way to get by him. I'm gonna guess there's a wall in there, so I probably have to knock this guard out if I want this corporate safe. You know what? I should use this. Oh, I can hack. I keep forgetting I can hack this from anywhere. So I could have hacked this and this would have come down. I would have had to take care of this guard. So we're kind of sneaking around this for now. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on doing any more with that. So what is yellow? Yellow means it's safe.
Warning.
Demon, what did that do? Okay, I think it just advanced the security level. Yeah, thank God it's a turret. I keep forgetting. I've played other games. I was just, you know, I've been playing Into the Breach. You can move through your own units into the breach. You can't move through your own units in this game. So that was a bad play, but it was because I still not got a full feel for all the mechanics in the game. I have a security card for this, okay. So thankfully disabling that looks like it didn't alert any of the guards. So I think I just, you know, hashtag never punished right there. You can peek around corners with the peek button. Yes, I need to use the peek button more often. It just uses an action, which I don't love. But yeah, it should be safe here. There's a camera there that will probably turn on later. So he's got the security card. So he won't be able to peek that. I can peek this door, though. Alright. Shift. Interesting. So we got a guard over here who's patrolling. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on him before going to this room. Okay. This is fun. I'm enjoying not knocking out literally every guard. Makes it a lot more tense, but it's pretty cool. So this guy, a camera drone. So I can hack this guy if I want to. I don't think it's worth the power yet. I'm gonna be peeking this door soon anyway, so let's go here. Oh, nice. I do need the power. I get 6 power from that with her hacking ability. That's awesome. Okay. Discovered that turrets do not actually learn anyway. They just shoot you if you move. Okay, that's pretty bad. Good to know. So that guy looks like he patrolled back that way. I think at security level 2, So I've been hearing from people like on YouTube and Twitch chat that on higher level difficulties, I'm playing on beginner, the easiest difficulty. At higher level difficulties, every level this goes up, there is an extra guard. That doesn't happen as we're learning the game here, but in higher level difficulties, I believe there will be more guards and stuff. Okay. There's a camera drone in here, right? Looks like right here. Okay, he's looking that way. So, what do we got in here? Peek
The
door.
vault terminal is the first level of security we need to get through. Hack it.
First level of security we need to get through. Okay, there's a demon program. Vault terminal, power supply. So this gets us through here. This is gonna get a demon. Extra guards start alarm 3 in high difficulty levels. Start at alarm 3 in higher difficulties. Oh, it's not at 1? Okay. Okay, so we need to get in here. Demon database. What does a demon database do? Is that going to tell us... That'll tell us what the demons are, won't it? So now I know Watchdog. All guards get +1 KO resistance. Resists against KO damage to a minimum of 1. KO resistance. What does that mean? Does that mean that we have to have armor piercing to get through their armor or whatever? So I can actually close that door. This guy won't see me. I'm going to have her go here. Wireless scanner. Here, I know what you're doing. You're patrolling. Can I get her in range of anything in here? Yes. 6 power. Very nice. I'm gonna leave him in there. I'm gonna close this door. Close that door. So he's gonna get through this stuff. Means they're KO'd for 1 less turn. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that applies to guards that are already KO'd or not. Because I have 2 dudes up there who are already KO'd. Alright, so he has 2 AP. It's not retroactive. Okay, thank you. So let's get this. This should open the lasers for me to get past. Okay. This unlocks the secure. Okay. I'm gonna wait till next turn because I want to know what's happening. I'm gonna have her peek this so she's got view of that. You are still peeking this, right? If I go here, you get a different peek, different angle. So here's also another question. When you peek doors, does it matter where, like say this door right here, 1, 2, 3, does it matter which square you peek from, or do they always get the same view? I think I need Shalem in the vault. He's got the card for the inner vault. Oh, does he? Vault access card. You know what? I think you're right. Good call. Good call. Okay. Okay, good. We should be able to sneak by him.
Additional cameras activated.
Additional cameras.
Don't let them see.
Don't let them see. Okay. Alright. Open the door. Okay, I think that camera's about to turn on. Oh crap. Oh crap, I meant to close that door. Tile you stand on doesn't matter for door peek. Okay. You beat Pantheon 3 yesterday. Today, P4 is down. One more to go. Pantheon 3. I don't know what that is. Is that a game? Okay, let me close this door to make sure we're safe here. I'm gonna keep her peeking this. She's our lookout. Okay. So I'm gonna activate this demon thing.
Warning, demon installed.
New threat detected, Enforcer.
You've got the goods, now don't dally. They're sending someone to investigate the security breach.
Oh gosh, there's more over here. Okay, so we need the vault key here. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so, interesting. So actually, I probably do need to get... We're gonna need to get over this way after this is done. So probably, because we got a guy over here that's gonna come over here. So we gotta get the stuff and get out quickly. What matters is if the door's open. Closed doors give limited vision, open doors give more vision on peek. Ah, okay, that makes sense. If I can start looting, grab all the stuff. Okay. Can I get her through here, actually? Yes, I can. So much for her being a lookout. I'm glad opening doors doesn't use AP. Okay, so she's gonna keep a lookout on that. Well, we hurry up, grab the money, and run. And we're gonna have to head out, I think, this way, because I'm assuming our exit is over here because I've already checked out everything over there. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else I need to do? So this camera's gonna be coming on. I should probably hack it now before it becomes more expensive. Rebooting. Did I just waste things by doing that as it's rebooting? I don't know. You don't need to open doors manually. If you order and move through a door, they'll open them automatically. Oh. So I just need to close doors automatically then. Or close doors manually, I guess. Alright, so this... You have the vault key? Yes. So he's got to go there. Let's actually do it this way. Go there. Loot. Go there. Loot. Go there. Use the vault.
They'll change their
door.
codes after this. That one's useless to us now.
Peek it. Looks clear. Grab the loots. Woo, we're getting some bank, man. And I'm gonna grab this. It's gonna cost me 6 power. I want to grab this next turn. Before I want to grab it and then run, I think. Because we know they're coming to check this, and the guy is somewhere up here. I don't know if he's had a chance to move yet. But I should be able to sprint with this guy. If I might be able to sprint with him, we'll see. Okay. Oh good, that's the perfect place that he could be. Does sprinting alert, let's see, no hearing, does not detect sound. So this guy would not hear sprinting. Okay. Alright, so let's have her go here. Peek. This room looks clear. Okay, good. So I can hopefully sprint to this room. This guy can't sprint though. Okay, I'm gonna have to disable this robot. How far can he sprint? Into this room. Okay. think I'm gonna have to hack this guy. Always a risk you can't see. A guard you can't see will hear you sprint. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this. This is gonna cost me 6. I have 3 power left. Okay. Can I leave anything behind? I'm not going to be able to sprint if I do this. You have open space. Okay. Alright. I should have used his charge pack already, and that'll give me extra stuff. So let's give you the... So this guy's got my security pass card. Let me reload this thing. Okay, that gives us space here. That gives this guy space for this. Worth 500 credits, so we get extra 500 credits by doing that. This guy is really... This guy is slowing us down here. Is leaving this door open gonna hurt us? I think she's clear. I can rewind if it messes us up, but let's manually close this door. We're gonna get through here next turn. Oh, wow, that's... Somehow, he doesn't see her. Okay, well, we have to hack this guy anyway. That's all of our power, too. I have literally no power left. What's this? Echo. Reboots a captured device. Corporate save. Yeah, I have no power anyway. Do I have one? I thought I got one thing. Use on a research console to compile new software. So research console is a thing we can find in a level, and I'm assuming console database. I'm assuming there's not one in this level. Is that kind of like the vault safe where that's specific to the level? I'm a little worried that the guy's going to show up here, so let me peek this. Oh! I knew it! Frickin' knew it, man! Like, that guy who's coming to check that out's got to be here soon. Alright, so we should be able to... It will be in this level, I've just not found it yet. Okay. Alright, so... I am sure glad I checked that. Ambush. This guy has a paralyzer, so I can use paralyzer on this guy. I need him not to be in view of that guy when he comes through, though, or else that'll mess up the ambush. So, okay, let's have her. Peek this. Oh, gosh. I think this means there's a guard. It's got you over here. Let me see here. Why is it yellow? Oh, there's cameras. Oh, crap. Cameras. And I don't have power. Holy crap, there's cameras everywhere in here. Okay. So I'm gonna have to wait turns for my power drip unless there's some other source of power that I'm pretty sure I've gotten every power I have access to. Okay, well I'm just gonna set her on ambush, just in case. The power is an issue. Okay.
see that?
Okay, I was wondering if he would see that or not. He does, so that's fine. So her ambush is ready. You go there. You go there. Close the door. And paralyze her. And then you go. There. Okay. How am I gonna get in this next turn? Let's see. Power supply. How do I know? Is there any way to know what these power supplies do? Because I got this one, I got this one. How do I know this is linked to the power grid? Power supply will either power laser grid or a turret if adjacent to one. Okay, so this is powering this turret. This is powering something that I don't know. Probably this. I think my exit's got to be over there, and I have cameras everywhere. Alright. Is there anything else I can do here? We have to deal with this guard. I do not know how we're going to get out of here. It's exciting! Oh, he can't even make it here in time. All firewalls have increased. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I still can't get these cameras down. How the hell? How the hell do I get more power? How do I get more power? Alright, so we gotta deal with this guard. And then we somehow have to get out of here with cameras everywhere. So if I'm seen by camera, every guard that's awake will come towards me. Is that how that works? I'll have to deal with this guy first anyway. Either wait for power to hack the camera or choose to ignore it or run through its vision. Ignoring will cost 1 alarm tick and draw attention to nearby guards. Nearby guards, okay. Radius around the camera where guards will come to investigate is like 16 tiles. Okay. So, if there aren't any other guards over here, this guard should not be alerted by these cameras. I guess this is time to test this. I've never tested how cameras work. This game's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. You feel like a bit of tension related to staying hidden and avoiding being spotted, even though you're not playing it? Yeah. So let's test camera sees me. So that raised the security level there. Okay. The drone counts as a guard, I guess. Is it every time I move in it? It probably does it even more, huh? Okay, there's nothing over here, is there? Well, I can't see if there's a wall there or not. I'm just gonna go crazy here and I'm gonna sprint. What does the security level do? You didn't spot any change. All these things here, you see these threes? These are firewalls that you can hack in different machines. There's safes that you can get money from. There's security that you can knock down. This number 3, one of your basic abilities is called lockpick. You spend 2 power to lower this number by 1. Once it gets to 0, you have access to it, whether it's like a camera that you disable or get access to, or a vault that you can get into. And when it went up to security level 3, there was an extra firewall. So it is adding difficulty. It is adding stuff to us here. Okay, that's my exit. All right, I am almost to the exit. I don't think I ever have enough turns to... get all the way through here. To get enough stuff to get anything else. So I think I just get out and call this good.
Investigating area.
Investigating area. Who said that? Ah, okay. It looks like that guard was notified by something. Okay. So
Investigating.
our biggest problem... Who said that? Who said investigating? Each time it completes a wheel, it changes something. Level 1 does nothing. On beginner, level 2 activates 3 offline cameras. Level 3 is +1 firewalls to everything. Level 4 is extra guard. 5 and 6 is new enforcers. Whole level goes on alert. You get scanned, so guards will follow you. Okay. My biggest problem is this guy. However, the good thing about this guy is he's got a gun, so if somebody sees him, he actually can fire first. So these cameras are all seeing me, and I'm kind of just ignoring that.
Alarm level 4. Additional guard patrols.
Okay.
They are coming for you.
They are coming for us. Ambush. Alright, so if he comes out here... Oh, we got some power over there I might be able to get. Okay. Alright, so this turn I might need to do a rewind, but let's see what happens here.
Hey, what was it? Intruder.
Okay. Alright, I think this is workable. If I go here, I can't knock this guy out, right? If I move here, he's going to turn to see me. Is that correct? Actually, hold on. Let me see. Shift. No, I actually can knock him out with his thing here and save my gun. Something is saying it sees me, but if I go here... Okay, cool. So there's some power. I don't know if I want to be any more greedy. I think I should go. We have this guy coming. Maybe I can get this one safe. Even that feels a little greedy. Does she have sprint available? No. Neither of them have sprint available. God, it's hard to see sometimes. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. So this drone is tracking us, but it can't actually do anything to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the question's gonna be if I can get out. I don't think he spent an AP, but the problem is he's got the gun that carrying the item reduces his AP. So it's the gun that he has that's causing him to not be able to run as far. He's never been able to sprint since I got that, which is a nice gun because I'm able to knock out a guy from range. But maybe with that gun I can trade 1 ammo on if this guy sees us to go get this one last thing. I'm gonna greed for it. Yes, I know. That was not worth it. I was hoping for money, and that was not money. Is anybody gonna appear here?
What was that? Investigating.
Okay, well, we keep changing what they want to investigate, so that's something at least. The problem is it keeps raising our security level too, huh? Okay. Alright, well. I think next turn I'll be able to sprint him here and we can all get out. It'll depend on who shows up, I guess.
Alarm level 5. Enforcers deployed.
Decker has cloak, you're right, Decker has cloak. Decker OP, man. So if I just activate his cloak, I should be able to get out of here. That is, if cloak keeps him from being seen by anybody. Oh, GG! Nice. Decker for to win,
That
man.
is precisely the type of initiative I like to see. Pick the bones clean, operator. Good show.
There are probably a few things I could have gotten there, but it was getting hot in there. GG. All right. Very, very nice. We got, wow. Holy crap, we got some money there. 3,800 credits.
I'm taking a big risk selling to you.
Neural
right now,
Disruptor
so don't
3.
make me regret it.
How's this compared to Neural Disruptor 2? Armor Piercing 2, 4-turn cooldown. Armor Piercing 2, 3-turn cooldown. Power cost for armor piercing. Oh! I didn't realize it cost power to pierce armor. This only knocks out for 2 turns.
Holding this thing for a
This
client.
knocks out for 3 turns and doesn't cost power.
Beat this
Interesting. I missed a secondary objective. The compile key can't be sold. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. It must have been down to the left. I feel like I spent power where I didn't need to spend it at some point. Hold on a second, everybody. I got a text message about singing stuff. Let me respond to it real quick. Let's see here.
Subscribing, ooh, na, na. Thanks for subscribing to the channel,
Please.
ooh, na, na.
Wednesday night. Rehearsals that start at 7 p.m. So I probably can't do that one. Hey, Shogi, thank you for the 62 months tier 2 sub, man. That's awesome. I am curious about what that secondary objective was, though. Kind of sucks that I missed that. So that was the compile key. So I just sell this, is what you're saying? There's not a chance I could find something to use that somewhere else, right?
I'm taking a big risk selling to you right now, so I've got something you might be interested in. I need a quick decision. This
I
thing's
assume... Yeah, so this is all I can do with it.
hot. I should charge you a cleaning fee. This still has blood on it.
Let's see here. Do I even want to buy this? I do want to buy that. Odds of finding another compile key side mission are such that I should just sell it. Okay, cool. Thank you all for
Got something you
the
might be
info.
interested in.
I'm going to
Got
swap
something
this
you might
out.
be
Yeah.
interested in. I need a quick decision. Thank you for your business. Anything for the cause.
Okay. So he's got the paralyzer, med gel. Need to remember that. I keep forgetting about EMP pack. I could have used this to knock out a bunch of stuff, actually. I keep forgetting about this thing. This thing's really good. Alright, so I think I have one more mission. I would like more power. Power, I think, is my main issue right now. I keep running low on power. I feel like power management is one of the things I need to improve. I need to get you speed, since you're encumbered wearing using that weapon. One KO damage to melee weapons. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. 1 KO damage to melee weapons means they'll be knocked out 1 extra turn every time I use the neural disruptor on him. So it means he'd be knocking them out for 4 turns. Yeah, I like that. So if he is my main melee guy, he'll be knocking guys out for 4 turns. I can do that on you too. He'll be knocking out for 3 turns. Okay, I got 1 speed on him. I maxed out her that. Let's go ahead and do that. I really like strength. You didn't even see that she had an EMP pack? Yeah, she's had it since like the 1st level, and I keep forgetting that I have it. I am a noob. I am a noob. I will readily admit there are many things I am not doing to min-max. To be honest, Power Drip program is one of the least efficient power generating programs. It has the upside of being 100% reliable. Okay. I did see some other things you could buy for that at one of the missions, and I just didn't have any credits for it. All right.
Power reserve critical. Personality wave collapse imminent.
All right.
Monster, tell me some good news.
This is probably the last
Signal
mission.
still isn't resolving. Well, I didn't want to have to do this, but I may know where we can buy you a reprieve.
I trust you're not holding out on us. Derek, you know the gravity of our situation.
Of course I do, but you can't expect me to lead with the business suicide option every time one of my friends gets into trouble. If I betray a client's confidence, it will take me years to rebuild my credibility. If you were anyone else, I wouldn't even consider this.
And I appreciate it greatly. We'll do our best to compensate you if we get through this alive.
Indeed you shall. One of my regular clients is a senior corporate researcher, works on real hush-hush stuff. Rumor is she's building a high-capacity quantum reservoir.
Quantum
They're
reservoir.
looking to use it as a life raft for holograph psyches. Apparently, the CEO is afraid of dying and wanted to plan B. It has enough resolution to hold an entire human mind in stasis for 100 years. It should be able to hold your AI in active state for at least a couple of hours between charges, well, give or take.
It's a long shot, but we have no other leads. Plotting a course now.
I'll meet you there. If I'm going to lose all my credibility on this operation, I want to see it in person.
Is he going to be on my team? Is that what that 4th slot is for? All right. KNO Research Facility. Let's see here. Oh, achievements. Whoops. Didn't know that was a Steam thing. Is there a way to see? Yeah, so Power Drip. There's 1 power point per turn. I really need to start looking at, like in future runs, what other power incognita upgrades I can get, because that seems like a really important thing.
I'm not going to lie, operator. This is a fishing expedition. If the reservoir exists, it may buy us enough time to find the SecNet route. If not, it's been nice working with you. Monster will meet you at the location. Our agents are
Hasn't been
expendable.
enough time to gather intelligence on
Make
site.
sure
Keep your
he
eyes open.
survives.
Adapt to what you find. Thinking on my feet is what I do best. Because I don't know how to think in my brain.
Engage beam in 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
The entry point is secure. Monster, you're clear for transport.
All right, Monster's on the team.
Oh, what a distasteful process.
Is this
Okay,
the
good.
correct facility? It doesn't look like anything special.
Something isn't as it seems. Let me recheck the
Uh-oh,
coordinates.
something's wrong.
This
Big
is
surprise.
where my deliveries were sent. It must be a false front. Can you run a broad spectrum backscatter scan from your
Backscatter
plane?
scan.
Scanning. Pilot beam origin point detected. Destination coordinates are unknown. Unknowable. Unknowing. Uncaring.
Cool.
Ah, I've heard rumor of sites like this, but never actually encountered one. The research lab itself is somewhere nearby.
Sealed
but
and
sealed
shielded.
from normal transport beams. The only way in is through a permanent link set up on this side. If we find that, we should be able to hitch a ride and recover the goods. When we're finished, we can disable the shield and beam out as normal.
Sounds easy.
Sounds like a plan. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I make no promises. Alright, Monster must leave first. Okay. Let me see what we got here. So, if she hacks this, she gets +8 power. So, that is gonna be close to a +8, +5 bonus. Give me 16, okay. So I need a security key before we get through here. What does Monster have? Does he have a weapon? Overclocked neural dart. No counting number of hackers that have fried themselves with an overclocked energy gun. Monster's successful rewiring has never been repeated. Spawns a demon after use. Recharges every 8 turns. Knocks a guard out for 2 turns. He spawns a demon when he uses this? Oh god. Oh god. He's got to get out because he got an appointment. Sounds about right. Wireless scanner. So we got a camera out there. Peek this. Okay. So there's something over here, but I don't know what it is. Peek it again. Oh. It's this. So I have to take out the power supply, it looks like. It pierces 3 armor, so it's a good emergency button. Okay. Let me check this corner. Okay, nothing there. Alright, so it looks like next turn I'm going to have to deactivate this. Oh, there's a demon in it. Of course there is. Power supply. So here's a question. You said something about power supply next to a turret turns it off. What happens if you just hack the turret itself? What's the difference between hacking the power supply of a turret and just hacking the turret itself? Is there a difference? I mean, I guess I could test it myself. Scan, reveal. Oh, I can reveal the demon. Okay. Cheaton. All guards get +1 armor. If you just hack the gun, then the gun is yours and is powered on, so it will shoot guards. Hack the supply, let's turn it on or off. Hack the turret makes an ally will automatically shoot guards moving through its vision. Okay. Killing guards is probably a sketchy thing. I'd rather not give all guards extra armor, because it costs me power to knock out dudes with extra armor, so... do I want to hack the gun this turn? I'm not going to be able to peek the room anyway, but I will be able to move a little bit closer. So
Thanks for subscribing to
Alright, so
the
that's
channel.
remove the red. Hey, what's up, Solar Cygnus? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for the 3 months. It's awesome. My day is going great. I'm glad I'm not banging my head against the unfair end of the breach wall today. You bigot. I heard somebody walking around in there. Okay, there is a guy there. So I can go knock him out. Is there any chance I could avoid knocking him out? I'll have 2 AP left if I move up here. What is this thing? Demon database. So I think if I hack this, this shows me all the demons on the entire map, I think. Alright. He's patrolling. Is there any way to hide where he won't see me? There's no way to tell which way they'll turn, right? Like if I went here and I knew he was turning to the right, I could avoid him. If I went here and I knew he was turning to the left, he wouldn't see me. There's no way to know which way a guard is going to turn, is there? Their turns are instant. Oh. So if I go here, he shouldn't see me. Is that correct? They just flip. Okay, well, time to test this out. You without the console cover, who still will not see me. Okay, okay. I'm just standing right next to him and he doesn't see me. Well, let's see if that holds. That's hilarious. I could be one more step to the right, he'd still be hidden, huh? That's ridiculous. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to take him out anyway to get all my dudes through here. Because I was really lucky that he ended the turn just facing right against the wall. So how many spaces did he move? He was there and he turned and went 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's gonna go back that direction. Oh, he's just going back and forth here. Oh. Well, maybe I could sneak this. If I wait next turn. So if I hack this now, I gain +5 power. I'll be at 19. Power drip. Okay, that gave me 6. I'm trying to min-max this and I just wasted that. It's fine. So I think the question is does he ever see me? Does he see me when he walks this way here? This is a good like test of how guard patrolling vision works. He doesn't see me. Okay, perfect. Question is he gonna be able to move far enough? Oh man, he will. God, just run circles around this guy. Is this game procedurally generated or is it just same story, same map? Story's same, maps are procedurally generated. Yeah. The replayability in this is not in the story, it's in the maps always being different, I believe. Well, that's awesome. Completely bypassed that guy. That's great. This room. Do I want to check out this room up here? Probably should check all these rooms. We've got a bunch of power available in here. I'm gonna lose some power if I don't spend some power. So I'm gonna do that. Looks impressive. I've been having a lot of fun with this game for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna be planning on checking all these doors. So this room, there's a second room in there. The way you like to think about it is every time guards move to a new tile, they check their vision. At no point in their situation was Decker out of cover relative to the guard, and in his vision, he was safe. This is the best game. Alright. So I have access to this. Money. Just got a demon. So if I hack this, I will know what this demon is. Blowfish. Advances tracker. Is the tracker this thing? Or something else? What is the advances tracker? You may have a few hours in this game. I bet you do. This is the security level thing. Is this the tracker or is the tracker something else? Okay, we got a guard in there. This looks like a room I want nothing to do with. Although this guy might have my security key. That's the tracker? Okay. Okay. This room looks clear, I think. What do we got over here? I'm guessing that's a camera, but I'm not sure. Heck, the Into the Breach mod is so good. Yes, Into the Breach. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna increase my security level by 1 or something like that. I'm gonna split up a little bit here. I have a feeling I'm not going up that way, but I feel like I might actually need to. I might end up needing to hack this camera when this guy patrols this way, steal his key from behind him. That might be what I need to do. I'm gonna send these two people this direction for now. This guy's got 2 AP. Can I peek this? Can't get an angle on whatever that is. That's a guard over there. This could be bad. Peek that again. Okay. By the way, Rand, remember when you were watching the intro cinematic, you saw the badass blonde lady and said you wish you could play with her? Good news, she's one of the unlockables. Cool. Badass blonde lady. Oh yeah, she was the like the assistant to the older lady, and she was kicking butt. Cool. Just going back and forth that way. I don't know how I'm going to blackguard. How much armor? Is there a way to tell how much armor a guy has? He looks armored, but I don't know how much armor. And there's this whole armor piercing 3, armor piercing... How do I know how much armor a dude has? Is that something I just learned? Ecoterrorist made a mod that adds into the breach pilots as ages this game. Oh, that's cool. KO styles are totally viable and fun this game once you know what you're doing. You made it sound like stealth's the only way to go, but it's really just a matter of getting good. Yeah, I definitely need to improve. There'd be a shield above his head with a number on it. Oh, so he's not armored. Oh. Okay. So this side looks clear. Let me hack this. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna grab power. There we go. Trying to min-max my power here. So I'm basically having her scout this area. How do I peek?
There's the transport pad, but it's locked down. There must be a fail-safe mechanism somewhere that we can override.
Okay. I'm gonna keep him close to her. Any guard with armor has a shield icon. He's not armored yet. Okay. So I think my plan is gonna be... He's gonna go back the other way. Now that the camera's gone, I'm gonna try to steal from him next turn in case he's got a... He's got a key card or something we need, and I'm gonna head over this way with this guy and see if I can figure out what's going on over here. Ah, we got a laser over here. Okay. And so usually when there's lasers, there's guards looking past the lasers. What is this? Nano fabricator. Okay. Oh, we got it's power supply. So that might be our way through this laser thing. Okay. Next one, I'm going to check over this way with her, see if there's something that way. I'm going to attempt to steal from this guy, and I'm going to try to get a better view over here. Do you want to do anything more with you? Yeah, I'll move you a little bit closer here.
Hey, what was that?
Oh! Well, damn. Well, damn. Okay. Well, I sure am glad I moved this guy up. I'm gonna have to take him out. Can you move into cover, or will she get shot? She'll get shot, won't she? Okay. Thank God I had this guy available. Is there any way he's blocked? Actually, don't have range on him, so if I sprint, I still get shot, right? Interesting. So I cannot shoot him for some reason. She would get shot. Not get shot, I have to move into cover with one tile of movement. So I need to get in range. I got a shot. I got a shot. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Whew. Okay. I think that was my only way to deal with that. I'm gonna have 3 AP after moving here. Okay, what if instead I moved here? Like how the guard, after being shot, managed to put on armor on himself. Okay. Oh, he'll get shot if I move there. Although it says he's hidden from the enemy there, so I'm a little confused. I guess he's hidden from this guy, but not from that. So in order to get this, to steal from this guy, I think... it has to be when he's over here, because he keeps going back and forth, right? I don't know if I'm gonna have... oh, wait, to steal from this guy. I wonder if there's a way to have them go check a door but don't actually attack them. So like if he was over here, I opened the door and then had my guy sneak away. What happens? You know what I haven't done? I've never opened a door, had a guy go check it, and then moved away from it when he's there. Okay, peek this. Alright, what do we got? We got a turret over here, which I can disable. Okay, let's go finish up dealing with this stuff over here. Okay. So this guy's let's steal from him. What do we got? Oh, we got our pass card. Okay. Ooh, charge pack. I want that on him. So we know that eventually we're gonna have to come over here. That's what we know right now. So I'm gonna give him the charge pack because once he fires again, we'll need to recharge. Oh, he's got 1 AP. He can actually be the one on top of this guy. We'll use a paralyzer. I can use it right now because, well, do you want to use it now? Would you like more armor? Refill your K&O coin wallet for extra protection. Armor's installed automatically, and there are microtransactions. The company supplies it, programmed it to happen as often as possible. Okay. So nothing over here is anything I can interact with. So I have a key card now. I have the key card. I haven't checked this area. I need to disable this. You know what, now that I have a key card, I'm going to ignore this guy who's patrolling, actually. I was going to try to get the key card from him, but now that I have one, I think I don't need to mess with all that. This, I know what I need to do with that. I just need to disable that and hack this, and I can get past that. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be dragging this guy with us and just be pinning him while these two guys deal with everything else, I think. Okay, I'm going to get one more power next turn. I can do some hacking next turn and grab this power next turn. We have been trying to contact you about your urgently extended warranty. Yes. So why am I hearing somebody over here? This was the guy that's just going back and forth in there. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so we'll be able to get that power. Let me see if this disables those lasers. Perfect. That is what I wanted. And then we're going to do this. So now we're clear over here. What is this thing? This is a shop where I can spend credits. Okay, so now with her, I can do this and I won't waste any power. Let me peek this door.
Ah, that terminal over there is a Ring 0 security switch. They come in pairs. The transporter must have a 2-man security lock. Somewhere nearby will be the switch's partner.
Ah, so it's going to require me to have 2 different people hit a switch at the same time? Is that what it's going to be? Yeah, we want to do that before this gets to... When does the... Is it security level 3? Security level 3 when things get more expensive, right? I think that's right. I catch on quick. Oh, I've played video games before. Okay. Not to brag, but I'm a professional video game player. I've played video games, I have, I know. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Oh, well, I just wasted that. Okay, what do we got over here? This is where a guard can spawn. I have to see what's over here. Alright, since I know what's in here. Do you play like Bejeweled or something? No, Sims, okay? I love The Sims, me too. Actually, I do. It's been a year since I played it, but it's a great game. I don't want to knock The Sims. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to set up... I'm going to set up her. If I sprint... What's the range on them hearing sprint? I know there's a guard in this room. Do they hear sprinting through the walls? Do they hear sprinting through the walls or not? How does the sprinting audio work? Range of 5 tiles. Through walls? They hear through walls. Okay, that's the answer I needed. Thank you. That was my main question. She has to go all the way. I should have gone that way. Okay. He's got to go around this way. Okay. 5 tiles, not including the tile agent is standing on. Sound ignores walls. Okay, they probably told me that in the tutorial, but there's a lot of different stuff in the tutorial. I'm gonna keep moving this way slowly. I'll probably eventually use the paralyzer on this guy, but not yet. All right, 2. What does turn 2 do, or what does security level 2 do? Turns on cameras, right? It gets extra cameras.
Alarm level 2.
So that probably means this camera's going to turn on? Okay.
Vacancy right through.
Oh, there's a door over here. Okay. Good thing I checked. Alright, so we got power in here. Okay. We got, 2 power things. Alright, I'm full up on power currently. So while I'm full on power, hack this camera. Notice how if you sprint, you can keep moving for a tiny bit and then turn it off again as a spot sound distraction. You can figure the rest out yourself. Okay, okay. That's a cool tip. That's really cool. So we got a bunch of safes in here. Okay, interesting. So this is the greed room. This is the greed room. If I go in here, steal all this stuff. We got no demons in here. Trying to decide if I want to take advantage of the greed room. I think I do.
There's
There
the
it
other
is.
security
Okay.
switch.
Alright, so we need to get her. Over here. Oh, I still have access right now. Okay, I thought I... Okay, cool. Pulse is kind of special due to focused AI trait. No hearing. EMP vulnerable. Pulse scanner activated at the beginning of a turn. Target located in or out of cover are relayed to nearby security. Range of 5. Beginning of a turn. So, if I moved into this room, but stayed with out of range 5, when does he move? Does he move and then pulse? Does he pulse and then move? What's up, Pieboy? You do like this game? I've been enjoying it a lot so far. A lot of little things to learn to play around. He pulses and then moves. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna test something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it pulses to there, so I'm gonna try to move into here and see what happens. I can always rewind. I haven't used any rewinds yet. I'm not gonna click, can I? So I don't have vision on this anymore, but I can do, once I get vision on this, I don't have to stay by them. I thought I'd have to stay by them. So it looks like I might be able to like go over by this thing and then activate it in case doing that alerts all the guards.
What?
What? Why did he just... I'm confused. What just happened there? Oh, he did pulse me. Okay. That was in range of the pulse. Agent location has no bearing on hackability. You just need to see it once unless the device itself moves. So I did get scanned. Okay. This guy has armor, I think. Hold on a second. Oh, no, that's a question mark thing. Can I... ambush? So I can't attack him now, can I? Okay. Alright, well let's get money. My turret is armed. That's true, it is. Well, I have an ambush set up, so I think I'm gonna ambush him before he gets in range of the turret, right? Oh. Oh, he's about to get shot. He's about to get shot. Well, if he gets shot, I'm assuming everybody on the map hears about it, right? How much power you get? You don't get as much power as the other girl. Okay, so we actually want her to get the power. Read the tooltip on the guard first. What tooltip? Investigating curious event. What tooltip am I reading? It's okay to perform violent acts against Spec Ops. A little bit of violence is okay. The alarm is increased if this unit dies. Oh, that tooltip. Alarm is increased. Okay, yeah, we don't want that. Do I have any way to stop this from happening? 180 degree vision. Oh. So he will see me? But I have ambush. I have no idea how all these interactions are going to happen. Spec Ops deserve to die anyway. I don't want them to die. Can I... Alright, yeah, y'all are like trying to give me all these hints right now. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna knock him out. I can just do this. All this stuff, and I'm just gonna do this. Just get wrecked, sir. I already have a pass card, I think. I saved him. I did save him. Okay. So give me this. Alright, so successfully greeted the greed room. If you have your wines, you're free to try on all this stuff. You just wanted me to enjoy his death. I don't want to use up like all of my resets the first time I'm like this far in the run. So this guy's gonna pulse again. Unless I hack him. So let's go ahead and hack him so I don't have to deal with that. Okay, security is closing on this. I feel like it's telling me Somebody's gonna come check this out. Is it gonna be this guy over here? There's a guy in this room. Yeah, this is a special story mission that we're playing. She's like right in the middle of the room too. This is probably not a good place to end my turn, but let's end my turn here. They're still patrolling. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well. Okay, I think she can actually get to safety here. I don't know. Okay, somehow that guy got alerted. So I can take a shot at him with this guy, actually. I think I... no, I can't. Good thing is he stopped right there. I think I can get into cover here. I think I might... How does he get through there? He's through there. I think I might be able to ambush this guy.
Damn it, they got away.
They got away! Right, he's got armor 1. She's got armor piercing 1 on her disruptor. So, he's gonna go check that out. I think she can actually... She might be able to get him. In the meantime, let's get this guy over here. Something's in here now. Ah, there must be a camera up there. I never did check out what was over there. Oh, crap. I should have moved him there. If there's a dude over here walking, I'm screwed. Alright, I might have to restart. Guards are no match for tiny steps to the left. You know it. I'm gonna go ahead and paralyze this guy. And that. Yeah. And in this case, I can still do these at any time. This is going to cost me 4, 8. It's going to cost me 8 to do all this. So for now, you back up and move up here. Okay. So now the goal is just to get this guy back to the team, because once we activate that, we want them all to get over here. Let me deal with this guy before we do that. Monster has his gun, it's fine. It's true, he does have a gun. Get wrecked. Okay, very nice. So whatever's going on up here, he didn't get discovered. I want to know what it is, though. Peek. It's a camera. Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. So since I'm waiting for that guy to get back, I have to hack this to spend money. I have 2,000 credits. Is it worth spending 4 power? I feel like it is worth. My only question is, once I get into here, are we going to another level where my power resets or not? Another guard life saved. You know it. I'm all about saving lives. I'm gonna do this. What's here? Subdermal cloak. Consumes 5 power. Effect triggers after this agent successfully uses a stim item. Create a holographic projection. Think of it as 2 parts of the end of the breach final mission. Not saying this final mission though. Okay. Can I sell stuff here? Yeah, okay. Well, that's probably worth just selling something. Accelerator chip. Use it at a console to increase the amount of power generated by 4. Is this a consumable? No, it's 2-turn cooldown. This is a way to get extra power if you have anarchy but not hacking, it seems. Monster has a coupon augment. Monster is next to a program shop. Buys for less at nanofabs. Oh. Okay. I kind of want to Well, I have a charge pack, actually. He is by one? I don't see one up here. Oh, he is! Oh. God. I should have done that one then. My bad. Accelerator chips stacked with power bonus from hacking skill. Wow, okay. Well, that's not TMI. That's good to know. The problem is you have to have the skill, anarchy skill. So you'd have to have hacking. So if you stack hacking and you stack anarchy, you can get crazy amounts of power from consoles. That's pretty cool. Even though secondary server terminal, nano fabricator, secondary server terminal. How is that different from this one? Nano fab. Spoiler, Decker's your favorite. God, I feel like I'm using so much power, but I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is definitely different. Demon Sniffer. Reveals hidden demons and identifies demon types. Break 2 firewalls, gets cheaper over... Oh, I really wanted this earlier. 2 firewalls for 4 power. Mine one... Yes, I want this. I saw this earlier and didn't have enough money. I think this was for sale at the same time that the gun that I bought. This guy was available. Golem looks really good. NanoFab sells items, server terminal sell programs for incognito. Okay, we finally get an upgrade. That's awesome. Okay, that's very cool. That's absolutely worth 500 credits. Do I want anything here? What does this do? Consumes 5 power when used. This effect triggers after this agent successfully uses a stim item. What even is a stim item? Circuitry converts the brain and muscle enhancers used in stim to create a holographic projection. Is a stim item his cloaking? I don't have a stim item. Is the stim item this thing? Stim 1. Okay, when I restore 4 AP, that's a stim item. Okay. It's the thing that actually says stim. Do I have one on her? I have med gel on her. Stim and med gel look the same, so I wasn't sure which was which. Okay. Okay. So it creates a holographic projection when we use a stim item. I'm trying to decide if that's good or not. So basically, when we use this, we go invisible. So if we stim, we go invisible. So this could be another way. If somebody gets seen, we can use stim, go invisible, and run like Decker's cloaking. That actually seems pretty good. I think I'm gonna buy this and give this to... Oh, I put in inventory. Yes, I don't want him to use it. Yeah, so if I gave her the stim and that installing thing, she would have a get out of jail free card. I like that. I like that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that. Like his get out of jail free card, basically. Let me pick him up. Move here. Drop him. Okay, so as we get this guy back, I'm gonna probably get to around this door. Can I do this at any? Actually, I should do this turn because it gets more expensive next turn. I believe that's correct. I hope it doesn't trigger anything. There we go. I did it. Simultaneous activation.
Alarm level 3. Firewall
So that's done. Does it last a certain amount of time? I hope I'm okay with what I just did there. Oh god, this guy's got no move or no speed or whatever. If I sprint, this guy will hear. Okay. Okay, I want you to trade items with her. So I want her to have subdermal cloak. How do I install this? Can I install this right now on her?
Augment installed.
Okay, so she can now cloak if I stim. How many turns of UKO are you? I don't know, but I'm gonna continue dragging you. Alright, we're gonna leave the guards all in this room. As soon as Monster catches up, we're all heading this way. Because Monster has to leave first. Okay, I think I can sprint with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no awake guards close to you, so let's give this a try. I'm gonna move once, see if anybody hears. Nobody hears, okay. Can you point something out? Sure. It's fine with me. Okay, so you drop your guard. Move here. 2 turns of KO. No, armor. 2 armor, 5 turns of KO. You can drop your guard. 3 turns of KO, 1 armor. So that should give us plenty of time to get away here. Trade with him. So now she has a stim. So now she can use the stim if she gets in trouble. Agents have to physically activate the switches. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. I was not prepared for that. We're all blocking the way here. Let's have her go there. Monster, I know, has to leave first, so he can be on that guy, you be on that guy. Can you move this way? I really wish units could move past each other. I really wish agents could move past each other. Okay, he's not encumbered. I have enough charge back. But since I can't, I guess I'll go give this guy the charge back that I have. 1 extra charge back. That'll be a reload for him. Okay, so I'm gonna have her and him. International and Decker will go do those. Thank you for telling me that, because I thought that opened everything. I should have known that that didn't open everything. Only agents who can move past each other are modded ones. Goose by Puppet Squid and Henry Kwan by yours truly. Okay, cool. This should allow me to move past now. Okay, good. Okay, so next turn we sprint, go hit the switches, and then hope that guards don't appear on the way to over here. Okay. Okay. So those guys are gonna just kind of keep them pinned while we do this. So sprint here. Sprint here. I forgot that guy was there. Sure, I'm glad I'd used the paralyzer on him. Switch. Switch. Trigger something?
The security system has been deactivated. Serves them right for buying cheap knockoff equipment. If they'd bought those parts from me, we'd still be locked out.
Okay, that does not trigger anything. Looks like we're good. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we are just going to enter here. Okay, looks like we should be good here. We can't sprint. Because that's this guy here. But you can continue to drag for now as she catches up. We'll leave him there and sprint next turn because I think he'll be out of range of... Well, we can't sprint by this room. There's a guy in there. Unless I'm fine with sprinting past him because he'll never be able to catch us, which I might do. Okay. This is a game about being invisible. Why can I see Rand? Lol, because I forgot my green shirt for my green screen.
Additional guard patrols.
Alright, that should be... Okay, wow, I got out of there just in time. Okay. Alright, no reason to do anything crazy. No reason to sprint or anything. We just get out, and we should be good here. That's 7 turns, so I don't even care. Let's do that. Okay. Baba Use You is next, I guess so. You always did hope I would play this game? Well, I'm really glad people recommended it, because I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. Why do you not have full AP? Oh, there, okay. Okay, we're sprinting. What was that sound? I don't know. Oops.
Did you hear that?
Alright, exit level.
And here we are.
GG, okay, good
Brace
level.
yourselves. There'll be some turbulence as we tunnel through the site's transport shielding.
You've been playing a fun dice-based roguelike called Slice and Dice. Has upgrading classes and items that change dice and such. Always fun to find games to like. Nice. Now for part 2. Okay. Must find a new portable power source for Incognita or the show is over.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Spec Ops still live, can't afford a full GG. I'll have to
Feels
kill
like
him
my
next time.
head's on backwards.
Monster, give us a status report.
I'll have to actually get a guy
We
killed
made it
one
through in
time.
one piece. I don't recognize the corporate markings. It seems my contact may have not been who she claimed.
You transported clear across the city. It's going to take us a couple of minutes to track down your precise location. Secure the prototype and await our
Semi-good
arrival.
game. Okay. I'll accept it. I'm on beginner. It's my first attempt. I'll accept that. Hold out until the turn arrives. Turn 20. Turn 20. So that's like security level 4 or something like that. Are those Star Trek transporters? Sure looks like it. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, so we need a security key for that way. Whoops. Let me have you move over out of the way. Let's see what we got over here.
I don't recognize those uniforms. I hate not knowing who we're up against.
Omni Harbinger. Reconnaissance protocol has a long patrol route. +2 alarm when KO'd. +4 to alarm level on death cannot be disabled. Alarm is increased if this unit dies. Okay, what are you doing? You're patrolling. Interesting. So if he's going that way, I actually should be clear to go here. I'm gonna test this. We got our resets, so I get 6 power from that, yes. I'm guessing I'll maybe be able to get a security key from here and then head back over to this door. Because these guys, I cannot knock out. Or if I do, I'm in trouble. +2 to alarm.
Who are these people? I'm seeing elements sourced from all of the major corps.
Interesting. Could this be the same conglomerate that orchestrated the raid on our headquarters?
That seems just a little bit too convenient, doesn't it? A bit too tidy.
We can speculate later. Focus on the mission goals for now.
Beginner Gimster patrols too. That's a bummer. Not a bummer for me. There's our fast card. So, if I stand right here, I think he might not actually see me. I think I might maybe. Okay, let's see here. Because I could peek this door. What is their view range? One of the things I need to get better at is understanding their view range. So they'd never see right next to them, but they do see front left of them. So if he goes there, he will see that, but not that. I think if I stay right here, I'm safe, I think. Close the door just to make sure. Let's find out if I'm correct about this. That is not who I meant to move. I meant to move you. So for half the time I'm moving the wrong person that I don't mean to move. But you know what I'm gonna do? I can peek this with her, I think. Actually, can I do that? Shall we spoil how the site works, or would I rather find out? I have a rewind, so I'll find out for myself. Is a diagonal move the same as... Yes, okay.
Civilians, they're working late, aren't they? Maybe we should interrogate them.
There's no time. Even if they know anything useful, it'll be blocked behind redundant levels of mimetic training.
Pity.
Stationary. Oh, well, I thought I was going to be able to get her out of range. I'm not. Diagonals are 1.5. Really? There's fractional AP? If there wasn't fractional AP, I would have been able to get here. Now what's happening here? Why is there... Oh, there's a camera. Okay. Well, I think somehow I actually avoid that. Unmodded UI doesn't show it. Oh, there's a modded UI that shows that. Well, we're about to find out. Based on what I'm seeing, and what you all told me earlier, that guards don't turn. Oh, okay. I think what you're gonna, what you all are saying is he's gonna, before he moves there, he's gonna turn and he is gonna see me. He's gonna turn that way before he moves. So I think I'm about to be seen no matter where I go. Unless, no, he would see me there. Yeah, tell me something. Just tell me something. Fractional AP is the primary reason we recommend UI tweaks reloaded mod to everyone that plays this game. Okay. Yeah, just tell me something, because the line of sight still feels a little finicky and not 100% clear from UI. Move him one tile left along the wall here. So let me try to understand what's about to happen. If he's going to go this way, he'll turn that way. Trying to see what the analog is right here, because I don't know how diagonal view works. He'll see this, he'll see this, he'll see this, but maybe he won't see that. Let's find out here. Can I do this? I wish I could do this in slow motion. Okay. Alright. Not exactly sure how that worked, but okay. I said something about interrogating these guys. So why do I have a red view over here? Now I know the dark secrets of the turning blind spot. Okay. Well, I know I want to open this door for these guys. Oh crap, that's... I swear I clicked on him! I swear I clicked on him. Jesus. Holy shnikes, what is this? What are you? Omni Protector, Barrier. This unit has armor equal to its mainframe firewalls. Mainframe attunement. Has more AP when firewall strength is higher. Firewall. The hell is a mainframe firewall? Oh, I have to hack his armor. Holy shnikes. Okay. Alright, well that's interesting. What is this weird... What site am I seeing here? I hacked this camera. Oh, there's double cameras here. There's a second camera here I didn't notice. Okay. Call a turning blind spot. When they turn, they don't check their peripheral vision before stepping diagonally. They only check main vision. With guards facing diagonally, they directly see two tiles adjacent orthogonally to them. Okay, there's some words that I don't even know if I understand, but I think what you're saying is if this guy was facing down this way, or like he's about to turn and go down that way, he would check these two, but he would not check this or this. Or maybe it's this and this. I'm gonna have to learn that. Tile next to him is unsafe, goes in direct vision. Diagonally facing guards see the tiles directly next to them. Otherwise, you'd be able to just step in front of them without being seen, and that would be weird. Double cameras because guards keep trying to nap in that corner. Okay. So I'm not gonna be able to get through this door with these guys unless I hack this camera. So I guess I can do that. I do have power available here, right? Yes. So He is doing something. Okay.
Warning.
Oh, who am I? Jalen. You don't. Okay, you can go there. So he can go up to this guy. Was I supposed to do something with him? Oh, you only have a gun. Whoops. Okay. By the way, scientist, there's 4 dudes hanging out behind you. The turning thing is immensely powerful because it lets you use certain spaces wide out in the open and still not be seen. Okay. Good to know. So knockout. They said something about interrogating him, but it sounds like maybe I don't do that. Alright, who's got the security key? Decker does. Okay, we got a camera in there. Ah, this lets us bypass the laser. Very nice. I peeked it. Why am I not? I feel like I wasn't seeing that, but maybe I was, and I just can't see. Okay, so this guy is stationary, is that right? I think that guy's stationary. Can I not steal from this guy, though? Why can't I steal from him? I don't know. Close the console room. The only thing better than a turning blind spot is taking advantage of multiple blind spots in the same location. Okay. So it wastes a little power. If you can't steal from him with an agent with anarchy, then he has no loot. Okay. I think she has anarchy, right? How do I look at that? I thought there was a way to look at their skills. Yeah. She's got level 1. Oh, you know what? She doesn't have level 2. So actually, if I want to steal, I probably have to steal with Decker. It's probably the actual reason. So what am I looking at here? So this guy's looking through here. Can I sneak past this way? Do I need to knock him out, I guess is the question. God, there's a lot of overlapping site stuff going on here. So he sees there. I think I actually do need to knock him out. Unless... Okay, I think I want to try to do one of the sneaky things you were talking about. Why run to get him to come check out this area. Wow, there's power everywhere here, so I kind of just want to spend some power right now. So I'm going to be leaving this room behind. So let's not waste the power. I have a free Golem program to use. Oh, do I? It's free. Oh, you're right. So I actually shouldn't have power issues for a while. Oh well. Okay. Alright, so next turn, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to have 3 guys move about as far as I can out of this scientist view, which would be here, here, and here. Have this girl maybe sprint 1 space to see if that gets his attention to come check it out and turn him, and then try to sneak through. I want to be super sneak mode. I want to go super duper sneak mode if I can. Super sneak mode activate. That's right. So he can't get past the laser, right? I guess that's the question I don't know. I'm hoping he'll come through this door.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Yes. Now turn off sneak. Go here. Close the door. And see if that will let me do super duper sneak mode. He can go by the laser. They take the shortest path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he should go through that door. We're gonna find out. I have my rewind if this doesn't work.
Looking around.
Looking around.
I must be jumpy tonight.
Yeah, super sneak mode success. All right, cool. All right, very cool. So now we got this guy to deal with. Oh, we have extra doors over here. So I've been in this room. I have not been over here. The issue is he goes back there. He's gonna have view on us, so I need to actually. What's my range here? I need to not be in his view when he comes back. That's gonna be a challenge. I have no idea where I'm trying to go, by the way. I feel like I'm stranding myself over here. Once this guy gets his view on us again. Like, is he gonna just go back to his patrolling? So, scientist unarmed, so he can't hurt you. Yeah, but he can let the other guys know about where I am, right? I think he can anyway. Let me make sure this is the room that I already saw. Yes, I think that's correct. My power's max, so let's go and do that. So I can now get this guy down if I need to. Have I seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? I have, yes. I gotta see what's gonna happen with the scientist going back. I got a guy patrolling there. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Okay. They don't warn the guards. They actually just flee to the guard entry rooms and teleport out of the level. Oh. So, okay. So my super sneak mode was not really needed, is what it sounds like. Got a camera in there. We got... Oh, well, if this is the guard room, that looks like a guard room.
I think I saw something.
Oh, okay, this is a much bigger room than I thought. Holy shnikes. Okay, this looks like where I need to go, actually. Interesting. So he's gonna come check that out. We got this guy over here. I do take an alarm hit though. Okay. Okay. I think I might need to actually knock this guy out. Set these guys all on. If he goes that way, she'll get him. Oh, I need to swap these guys. Can I swap these guys? He moves into his range. No. So if he goes this way, I don't think he'll get the entire way, so I can probably sneak up on him with her. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't really move down here. It's looking like I gotta get back around this direction. I'm probably being overly careful. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize that guy saw us. Okay, well him yelling "ah" didn't screw us at least. Can I walk up to him?
Ah!
Damn it, not you.
Ah! Ah!
Dude, did they not hear that? Ah! 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 It's fine. It's fine. So he's going back and forth that way. Apparently they don't hear that. Literally screaming right behind him, he doesn't hear it. It did raise our security level, I think, though. In case you missed it, ah! I hate to be a pain, but I think I'm gonna have to take this guy out. I'm not seeing a way to take this guy out, or to get past this guy over here. Although I don't know where I need to go. I don't know if it's up here. I don't know if it's down through this door. Kind of thinking I need to take this guy out too, but this is raising our... Oh wait, this guy doesn't raise the alarm. This guy I actually can take out. This is the guy that is the one that gets KO'd. Okay. Those heads are so damn twitchy. Must have seen a mouse again. Not even gonna bother turning around. Simply get noticed, then hide further and behind obstacles. I'm going to steal money. I already have a pass card. I'm gonna knock you out with a paralyzer. Okay. Now that I've cleared this out, I'm gonna go ahead and here, drag, here, you here, close the door. All right, keep a watch there. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, so my plan is to go scout out down here next turn. Thankfully, we haven't really raised any alarms yet. We've knocked 3 dudes out, which is 3 dudes more than I probably should have. But I need to know, I don't know where I'm trying to go right now. So I want to keep eyes on this room, because I might need to go in there, but I don't know yet.
That's new.
They're bringing new security measures to bear against us. This had better be worth the risk.
Changed the guard patrols. Okay, what does that mean? He's now coming out here. Okay, alright. That might actually be good for us. What is this guy? Omni Soldier. Free armor. He is just watching that door, looking right at it. He's heading this way. There's a door over there. This mission is dragging on. Oh, the puns. Oh, somebody... Wait, why is... What? Security is curious about this location. Who? This guy. This guy's going to check that out, huh? I have no idea where I should be going right now. Oh, this guy is checking that out too for some reason. God, I'm gonna have to knock out everybody, aren't I? It's a big facility, yeah. So this camera is knocked out, so why is there so much... There's a camera there. Okay, so he's the one seeing that. Where do I want to go? That's not what I want to do, damn forgot you were still carrying him. Alright, can I ambush from this location? Enemy being pinned, so no, I can't. So. Now she can ambush as he comes through. Just gonna increase the alarm, but I don't know what else to do with that. Why can't I ambush with you? Your thing's on cooldown. Okay. So you have 180-degree division, vision. Armor piercing 2. He has armor 3. I actually can't get him. I have to use my gun. Armor piercing 4. So this railgun is going to be what I have to use to get rid of him. If a problem can't be solved by dragging a body, I don't want to know about it. That's right. Alarm +2.
What?
Oh, where the hell did he come from? Okay. Well, I do have range on him. Oh, that's one of her famous quotes. Okay. I also got his. I also have his gun. So if I knock him down, I can take him out with this. What does his gun do again? Spawns a demon after use. Okay. So I have 2 guys to take out. This guy and that guy. So much for me being, you know, sneaky. But,
Warning, demon
Labyrinth
installed.
Demon. Reduces agent's AP by 2.
Alarm level 3.
Great.
High
That's a
volume
+4,
generator
+1
installed.
armor. Oh god. That gives this guy 4 armor. So literally the only thing I can do is armor piercing 4 with his gun. Okay. Do I separate right now is the question. I either go down here or I go over to here. I'm just kind of like trying to survive right now. We have spawns up here, so I kind of don't want to be in that room. So I think I am going to sprint down here with these people. While taking this guy out with his gun. Is that the last unit in the facility? I actually don't know.
Did you see that?
Wait. I can't shoot him from here, apparently.
Did you see that?
Okay. Shoot at movement. So I can overwatch with his gun. I don't have anything that pierces more than 2 armor except this, right? Armor piercing 4. Armor piercing 2. That pierces 3 and hers is armor piercing 2. Armor piercing 1, okay. Eleven, 3, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so I have a couple turns. Let's go Overwatch. He'll take that guy out as he comes in. I'll be able to reload. Does he see that? God, okay. Ah! Oh, though. Ah! I know. It's a rough time. It's a rough time for you. All right. Let's recharge our manual reload here. You do like how the people you knock out go through full alphabet from A to Z. Lol, I get it. Alright, sprint. Sprint. Okay, have we knocked out everybody in this place, I wonder? Oh, what happened? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, look at, there's just, everybody's, it's nap time. Didn't you know that today was nap day? Happy nap day. It's nap day today. It's more like XCOM than stealth mission. You know, you're right. I have no defense. It's kindergarten again. It's nap day for everybody. Oh, we got a fabricator. What do we got here? We got a demon. Hidden demon. I could use her EMP if I wanted to. Does EMP disable demons? In XCOM, generally, when we take care of an enemy, they stay taken care of. That's true. All firewalls increased by 2. EMP does not let you get in the shop. Okay. Let's cool down on this. You want to use a shop, you can't do that if it's disabled. Ah, okay. EMP works on safes and other container because they're inexplicably designed to pop open when closed or something. Okay. Or pop open when depowered, yeah. I'm gonna do this. 5 turns. Alright, well everything's already expended anyway. This monster here. Monster's the one, right? Is he going to get the discount? Sets the agent's hacking skill to 3. Skill cannot be upgraded. Can't install multiples as augment. Thermal disruptor 3. Armor piercing 3. Reloads and stuff. This is an U shop. I want to buy a chargeback. Speed skill 4 and anarchy skill 4 for these things. Interesting. Oh wow, a 4-turn cooldown on the paralyzer. That's cool. Okay. I wonder if it's worth buying thermal disruptor actually. Because I was kind of sad earlier when I wasn't able to do anything with him, so yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Ah, there's our MacGuffin.
What?
It's a technical term.
MacGuffin, I get it. I get that reference. Why is my distance traveled so small? Capture and extract. Oh god, I have to get out too. Research security terminal. Jeez. Alright. Does he have his paralyzer? He does. This is a scientist. I shouldn't worry about a paralyzer on a scientist, I don't think. Go ahead and do this. I sure hope I don't have to go back out the way I came. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go back out the way I came. Is there a way to increase maximum power you start with? I think there are a lot of power things, but I don't know what all of the options are in game. So is he coming back next turn or the following turn? Do drones immediately come back online and have vision, or is there a boot up turn? Abacus program gives you extra power when you start the mission. Yeah. I'm gonna hope that he's not gonna immediately see me. So he's running. They wake up immediately. Damn. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like he's seeing me. Is he seeing me? I'm not sure. That's expensive, but let's do that. It didn't alert anybody, so that's good. Can I just walk through security door? I have to do this, don't I? Oh my god, look at how much power this takes. Okay, secure case. Can I use EMP on this? Can I use EMP on this? I can't use it on this, right? I can't use it on the security terminal, I assume. EMP on case works, okay. Scan. Blowfish. Okay, that one's not too bad. No on the computer, yes on the case. Thank you. Alright, so you are my EMP person, right? Yes. So I'm gonna have him ready with his gun, loaded gun. Take out whoever's there if they decide to show up. Can I maybe... He's also got his gun. 4 more cooldowns, turn cooldowns on it though, whatever. Okay. Do I have enough for this? Costs 4 power. This cost me 16, right? 5 power for 2. If you really need to, you can use a charge back to remove 2 turns of cooldown on an item. Okay. So this currently costs 5 power for 2. This is 4 for 1. So 5 puts me down to 7. And I'm 1 power short of being able to do this. Does double golem work? Let's try it. Oh. Good call. Alright, double golem. Alright. Very cool. Thank you for that suggestion. I appreciate that. I need to get closer to use the thing, though. They're looking around. So I just run away. Where are they? Where are they? Totally not by that guy who was, you know, taken out over there. Alright, EMP. Prime. Okay. Where are they, Scoobs? I know I saw them in here somewhere. Zoinks! Alright.
Looking around.
Looking around. Watch my extract be up here somewhere.
Alarm level 5. Warning station installed.
Okay. Fun. Alright, well, we get the thing here at least. Quantum
We've got
reservoir.
it. Don't leave us twisted in the wind for too long, Al.
We're almost there. Get back to the teleport room and stop whining.
Oh wait, is the teleport room where we started? Okay. All right, that might be a little less bad. He's rebooting next turn. All right. Can you move? You know, he's going to be seen by you, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Stop there.
Damn. Okay. Is your cooldown up? One cooldown away from him. His weapon's available, at least. The problem is this thing. Okay, thank God. Man, thank God for Gollum, by the way. Gollum is saving me right now. Got him. Got him. Drone can't hurt you. Yeah, but he can call all the guards, though, right? I think that's what he can do. Shalem to the rescue, man. And there are a lot of guards over here I'm trying to avoid. How many more turns? 4 turns on your KO. Okay. Alright, our path this way, I hope will stay clear. Who knows if it actually will. In this case, you think you would have just alerted the nearest guard who I'm about to take out anyway, you think? Okay. Alright, we got that one guy there, and that's something to worry about. What's he doing? He's hunting. Oh, that counts as an action, so I now can't sprint with him. Well, that sucks. Swear I saw that he could go there. I will say his gun is awesome, but what's not awesome is him always... What? She could totally move there. Why is their move changing? Oh, I'm unclicking sprint. Apparently when you click sprint, if you click it again off to another character and then click it again, it cancels the sprint. Okay, I am misunderstanding buttons here. Okay, I got one more. Okay, your gun is ready and your gun is ready. And you actually have a reload that I need to give to him. Yeah, I need to transfer items. Although I don't know if I still have this guy after this mission.
In the area.
We are at your location and ready for transport.
My hero.
Don't get used to it.
Okay. Alright, I'm hoping I'll be able to actually... I think this will work.
Hey,
He'll hear me right
investigating.
there. Perfect. Oh crap, how much armor? 1 armor. Okay, this should be fine. Ambush there. Good. He takes care of him. And then meantime, everybody else comes up behind. This place needs a silly device on the doors. I agree. I agree. 2 turns on him. 1 turn on him, but he's a scientist. Hopefully that won't be an issue. There. Okay. So this is going to be close with this guy here. 2 elite enforcers. Okay. Over there we can handle. We should hopefully be able to handle that.
Who was that?
All right. Oh! I love the scientist sounds. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. How am I gonna get this guy's my problem right here. His low move is gonna screw me. Okay, he can get over here. Okay. I can deal with that. I'm trying to decide if I take Decker further out or I try to use him as a distraction. I might need to use him as a distraction, then Cloak. I need to remember I actually have Cloak on her too. You are... Okay, yes. You can go there. Okay. Oh, I didn't steal from this guy. Give me your money. This is about to get real interesting. I got 1 bullet here and 1 shot here, and I got some guys coming. So it looks a lot like XCOM. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities to XCOM on this game.
What was that? Investigating.
Wow, this might be doable. Will he see me here? This location is noticed by the enemy. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to turn him. All right, I might have to reset this turn, but I got an idea. This.
Where was that? Investigating.
That's weird. Oh, it has to be in this red line of sight for him to turn towards it, I guess. Is that right?
Stop there.
Hey, investigating.
Does that distraction work is the real question, though. Okay, distraction worked, I think. Give him the charge pack. And then cloak.
Lost him.
And then get back over here. He's gonna go investigate over there. I'm hoping.
Warning.
How much longer is this guy down? I don't know. I have a paralyzer. Let's use our paralyzer. You can predict what's going to happen, not as specifically know the mechanics well enough. Certainty of action is why you like this more than XCOM. Game. Security level increases. Security level 6. Wait, what? Okay. Can I get you... I'm a little worried about... If he goes this way, I don't think he'll see me over here. Okay. Alright, let's see if I have to reset that.
Looking around.
Looking around.
What was that? Looking around. What was that?
Alright, he sees me, but I got a gun. I got one last shot. I also have a reload for my gun. So I think I can deal with this. So... actually... Decker just pwned this guy, by the way. Decker is badass. Decker distracts him, goes invisible, hides. Another guy gets seen by him, then Decker goes back and takes him out. That was awesome. Oh, this game is cool, man. This game is cool. Okay. That was freaking cool, man. Now the only problem is I need Decker not to get caught. Which maybe going that way is not as good, so maybe we go out. Was the guy that was over here gone? This guy's gone. Okay. 7 more turns on this. So I'm screwed if somebody comes in this room, but they should go check out these places. So I think we got this. This game is a lot of fun. I am very much enjoying this game. No. You. GG cookie time. Oh, that was a fun ending right there. You forgot? Oh, was I supposed to do something? Did I miss something? Why'd you all say no? I forgot. Did I have equipment on Monster? Actually I did. Yeah, I had 1 item on him. He steals your stuff. You give him any stuff? Well, damn. I bought the a level 3 stunner thing. Oh well, that's fine. I'm way past my first break, so really quickly, my friends, I'm Sam Stretchy's Restroom. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's a lot of fun. I think we just got ripped off by Monster, but it's fine. We come back, we'll see what else is left in this playthrough. I don't know if we're getting towards the end of this run or not, but this is still a lot of fun. Be right back, my friends.